Here we are going to see the seventh National Health Account estimate for 2019 and 20. क्या करा? Why news recently seventh National Health Account estimate for 2019 and 20 were released. About National Health Account estimate क्या कह रहा है भाई? The National Health Account estimate for Ratna were released and about the National Health Account estimate क्या कहता है? Released by के रिलीज करता है Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare release this. उसके बाद क्या है? प्रिपेयर कौन प्रिपेयर करता है? प्रिपेयर बाय नेशनल हेल्थ अकाउंट टेक्निकल सेक्रेटेरिएट विद गाइडेंस एंड सपोर्ट फ्रॉम NHA स्टीयरिंग कमेटी एंड द NHA एक्सपर्ट ग्रुप फॉर इंडिया. उसके बाद क्या है भाई? उसके बाद है यहाँ पर these estimate enable policymakers to monitor the progress in different health financial indicator of the country. NHA for India was envisaged in the National Health Policy 2002 is based on the framework of the System for Health Account 2011. Key finding क्या है भाई? Key finding क्या है? Key finding is the total health expenditure as percent of GDP and per capita. कितना है भाई? The comparison trend of 2019 and 20 to 2000 comparison to the 2013 and 14 कह रहा है THE as decline. THE means total health expenditure as decline from 4% to 3.3%. The per capita increase 4,863 to 3,000 from 3,638. उसके बाद के information country current and capital expenditure incurred by the government and private source including external fund. Current health expenditure as a percentage of the total health expenditure declined from 93 to 90.52%, and the current health expenditure constituted only recurrent operational and expenditure for the healthcare. Government health expenditure as a percentage of the total health expenditure increased from 28.6% to 41.41%. The government health expenditure constituted a spending under all schemes funded, managed by the union, a state or local government, including quasi-government organization. Out of pocket expenditure as a percentage of THE declined from 62.64.2% to 47.1%. OOP are expenditure directly made by the household. Share of the social security expenditure on the health as a percentage of the THE total health expenditure increased from 6% to 9.3%. The social security expenditure include social health insurance program, government finance health insurance scheme, made to the government employee, private health insurance expenditure as a percentage of the total health expenditure increased from 3.4% to the 7%. It constitutes a spending through health insurance company, external donor funding for health as percentage of the total health expenditure. क्या है? Increase from 0 to 0.3% to 0.5%. It constitutes all funding available to the countries by assistance by the donor. उसके बाद क्या कर रहा है? सिस्टम ऑफ हेल्थ अकाउंट सिस्टम ऑफ हेल्थ अकाउंट 2011। यहाँ पर क्या कर रहा है भाई? It provide a standard for classifying health expenditure according to the three axes of the consumption, provision, and financing. This framework is drafted by an intent intense collaboration between Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, Eurostat, World Health Organization, support by a wide world consultation process. It gives guidance, methodological support in compiling health account purpose to provide a framework of the main aggregate relevant to the international comparison of health expenditure and health system analysis to provide a tool expendable by individual country which can produce useful total data in the monitoring analysis of the health system to define internationally harmonized boundary of healthcare for tracking the expenditure on the consumption. उसके बाद और कुछ है यहाँ पर दिया है, लिंकेज बिटवीन द फ्रेमवर्क ऑफ हेल्थ सिस्टम एंड हेल्थ अकाउंट। कैसे है भाई? हेल्थ सिस्टम फंक्शन, गवर्नेंस, स्टेवॉरशिप, रिसोर्स जनरेशन, ह्यूमन एंड फिजिकल नॉलेज, फाइनेंसिंग, कलेक्शन, एंड परचेजिंग, सर्विस डिलीवरी एंड पर्सनल एंड पॉपुलेशन बेस्ड, हेल्थ अकाउंट डायमेंशन, कंजम्पशन, प्रोविजन एंड फाइनेंसिंग हेल्थ केयर। उसके बाद इंस्ट्रूमेंट ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है? इंस्ट्रूमेंट ऑब्जेक्टिव में quality of service, accessibility, equity, utilization, efficiency of the system, transparency and accountability, and innovation. Ultimate objective: health equity in health, financial risk protection, and responsiveness. उसके बाद सिस्टम हेल्थ अकाउंट 2011, it provide a standard classifying health expenditure according to the three axes of consumption, provision, and financing. This framework is adopted by an intense collaboration between the Organization for Economic Cooperation, Development, Eurostat, and World Health Organization, and support by worldwide consultation process. It gives guidance, methodological support in compiling health account purpose to provide a framework of the main aggregate relevant to the international comparison of the health expenditure and health system analysis to provide a tool expendable by individual country which can produce useful data in the monitoring and analysis of the health system to define internationally harmonized boundary of the health care for tracking expenditure on the consumption. तो ये हो गया। उसके बाद स्टेट वर्ल्ड पॉपुलेशन रिपोर्ट, स्टेट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड पॉपुलेशन रिपोर्ट 2020। ये क्या करा? नेक्स्ट टॉपिक है वाई न्यूज। यूनाइटेड नेशन पॉपुलेशन फंड हैज रिलीज द स्टेट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड पॉपुलेशन रिपोर्ट 2023। उसके बाद बिलियन लाइव इनफिनाइट पॉसिटिव मोर अबाउट द न्यूज। दिस रिपोर्ट इज एन एनुअल रिपोर्ट पब्लिश बाय द UFPA covering analysis, development, trend in the world population demographic. It also shed light on a specific region, country, and population group and the unique challenge they face. उसके बाद क्या है? The 2023 report discussed the milestone of the 8 million recently reached by the human population and the narrative surrounding population change. Key finding with respect to India, most populous country, India's population is said to reach 1,428 millimeter by the mid 2023, thereby replacing China as the most populous country. And one of the youngest country, around 68.8% of India's population is of the age group of the 15 to 64 year, and around 26% of the population fall between 10 to 28 year. said to raise old age population. Currently, 7% of the Indian 65 year, and this proportion is said to increase gradually. Falling fertility rate, total fertility rate currently stands at 2.0, which has fallen from 2.2 in the 2015 and 16. Improved life expectancy. The average life expectancy of India male is 71 year, and that of India's female is 74 year. Other key finding क्या है? अदर के global life expectancy has reached 72.8 year in 2019 and expected to reach 77.2 year by 2050. Migration is predicted to be the sole driver of population growth, and many high-income eight countries, namely Egypt, Ethiopia, India, Nigeria, Pakistan, Philippines, Tanzania, Democratic Republic of Congo, are said to provide more than 50% of the project global population by 2050. Suggestion provide ensuring gender equality, empowerment, advancing greater bodily autonomy for women and girls is one of the key determinants of the sustainable population. With almost half of the population under 75 years of age, India has a time-bound opportunity to benefit from the demographical dividend. The focus should be on the giving women more power to control men and how they have children. A report strongly recommended government institutions at their heart, such as parental leave program, child tax credit policy that promote gender equality in the workplace, universal access to the sexual reproductive health right. ग्लो अब आगे हैं ब्लॉक में यहाँ पर weakness, pressure on existing resource and strength. पहला है क्या है? इंडियाज डेमोग्राफिकल डिविडेंस वीकनिंग, pressure on the existing resource, need to strengthen social infrastructure, need to create employment, and need to address a skill gap, need to formulate policy on the aging group population. And strength क्या है? Large workforce to boost development, favor innovation, entrepreneurship, reduce dependency ratio, increase in domestic demand, and favorable climate for investment. Favorable climate for investment. उसके बाद यूनाइटेड नेशन फ्रेमवर्क पॉपुलेशन फंड क्या है भाई? जेनेसिस क्रिएटेड इन 1968. It is an international development agency to support the execution of projects and programs in the area of population and sexual and reproductive health function. UNFPA call for the realization of the reproductive right for all, support access to wide range of sexual reproductive health service, including voluntary family planning, maternal health care, and comprehensive security education. It made mandate is established by the United Nations Economic and Social Council. It is working with government partnership, other UN agency to directly tackle many of SDG. Goal number 3 on the health, and goal number 4 on the education, and goal number 5 on the gender equality. उसके बाद है ग्लोबल फूड पॉलिसी रिपोर्ट. ग्लोबल फूड पॉलिसी रिपोर्ट क्या कहता है? इंटरनेशनल फूड पॉलिसी रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूशन हैज रिसेंटली रिलीज द ग्लोबल फूड पॉलिसी रिपोर्ट 2023, रीथिंकिंग फूड प्रोसेस रिस्पॉन्स के हाईलाइट ऑफ द रिपोर्ट. 2023 report explore as a growing body of the evidence on the high diverse policy response can reduce both the immediate and longer term impact of the food crisis. They improve livelihood, income, and the food security and nutrition for the future. Food insecurity. Food insecurity has raged during 2020 and 22 due to multiple crises such as COVID-19 pandemic, change nature disaster, along with civil unrest and political instability. हाँ थैंक यू, मैं आपको कॉल ही करने वाले, इसको लगा के दो वो हो गया। Key highlight of the report, 2023 report explore a growing body of the evidence on the how diverse policy response can reduce both of the immediate longer term impact of the food crisis, improve livelihood, income and food security, nutrition for the future. Food insecurity has raged, raged during 2020 and 22 due to the multiple crises such as COVID-19 pandemic, climate change, and the natural disaster, along with civil unrest and political instability. With climate change, as many as 72 million more people will be undernourished by 2050. A stagnation of the global development progress has stagnated, even reverse in some regions, fueled by the outbreak of the pandemic and thereby affecting both quantity and quality of the available food. Surge in the food prices surge in 2020 and 22 due to supply bottleneck of COVID-19 recovery and the Russia Ukraine war, with the basic food basket price increased by at least 10% in many countries, making food unaffordable to many. Women's under representation in disaster management. Women's voices are rarely heard in disaster management, and they are not involved in the design of the program despite evidence that their participation can improve outcome. Displaced population facing hunger, malnutrition, about four-fifths of displaced people in the world have experienced acute hunger malnutrition. Recommendation: a proactive response to the food system shock. क्या proactive response to the food system shock with focus on three key areas: crisis prediction and preparation, building resilience before, during crisis, and during crisis, making crisis response supportive, inclusive of women, forced migrants, and other vulnerable groups. Risk monitoring, a revised protocol for declaration of famine to ensure it is operational in conflict affected location. Also, a better integration of existing agricultural early warning system with the food insecurity warning system is critical for any country. Humanitarian response. Support intervention that reflect humanitarian development peace nexus such as nutritional sensitive programming, use of local procurement. Empowering women in crisis situation is crucial. This should shoulder a disproportionate share of negative impact. Building resilience of the food system, tailor crisis response to types of shock, particular context, and value chain. Invest in improve innovative technology tools that build resilience, such as climate smart agriculture, index based insurance, adaptive safety. Invest in incorporating shock responsive design into social protection programming, such as investment in monitoring and in predictive early warning system. Improve coordination between emergency humanitarian aid and pre-existing social protection program. Emphasizing social protection system provide more focus on social protection system as they will build resilience period to the crisis and facility better crisis recovery. तो ये उसके बाद यहाँ पर इंटरनेशनल फूड पॉलिसी रिसर्च दिया है। रिसर्च इसका हेड क्वार्टर है वाशिंगटन में है और जेनेसिस इस्टेब्लिश इन 1975. इट इज स्प्रेड ओवर 17 country and it is the major research center of the consultative group on the international agriculture research. The उसके बाद हमको consultative group on international agriculture research is a global partnership established in 1971 as a unified international organization engaged in research for a food secure future. Vision and mission to create a world free of hunger and malnutrition, to provide research based policy solution for reducing poverty and end hunger and malnutrition, function fostering climate resilience, sustainable food supply, promoting health, diet, and nutrition for all, building inclusive and efficient market and food industry, transforming agriculture and rural economic, and strengthening institution and governance. That much.